Hi everyone, today I'm just going to do a brief tutorial on how to use StoryPark, which is an ePortfolio program that we use at our childcare service. So you can just see down the side here there is a toolbar, so it shows you myself, the service, and the 4 different classrooms that we have at the centre. So today I'm going to show you the kindergarten section because I've had parent permission from those families. So here you can see the recent learning stories that the kindergarten teacher has created. So Easter chicks, you can see that we've had chickens at the centre, and it was added by Rachel, who's our kindergarten teacher. And the eye represents that there's been 36 family members that have viewed the learning story, and we've had some comments back from the families, so which is really great. What I'll do is I'll first of all show you how to create a story, and then I'll go into one of these and show you what it looks like once it's complete and when we've had some parent input in there. So to create a story, it's quite easy. You just hit the Create Story tab and it will load up a template to use. So the first thing that you need to do is put a title in. So I'm just going to call this one Easter. Then it gives you 4 options, so you can add text, an image or images, a video, or a PDF. So with StoryPark, they've just got this basic template, but you can add PDF files in there too. So if you've got a special way of creating a learning story or other documentation, you can just upload it into a PDF onto the system. But first of all, you give it a title, and then I'm going to add some text in. So I click the text. Now it gives you just a text bar there, so I'm just going to paste in some typing that I've done previously, just about the kindergarten children with the Easter egg hunt. It is pretty basic. You can bold or change the colour of the text. There aren't a great deal of options, but it's still really good. It just gives you the basics, which is really what you need. So once I've done that, I just click done. And now I want to add some photos. So as you can see, it's given me another little plus here. So if I click on that, it will give me those options again. So I'm going to put an image in and select one of the images from the Easter egg hunt. So I'm going to click on this one and open it up. And then it's just popped it in there. So you can put as many images as you like. And what it does is it uploads it. You can also put in a video as well. So it's really good when you use the iPads or an iPhone. You can automatically send it off from the iPad. At the moment we just use iPads and a basic PC. I don't encourage the use of iPhones obviously for certain reasons, but yeah, so basically it will upload the photos that you've got. And then what you do, once you've put in all of the text and the videos or photos that you want, then you click on which children are actually in the story. So if I click here, now because I have full admin, I have all of the children in the whole centre, so I'm just going to select some of the children. Now obviously you would click on the children that relate to the story and that are in the photos as well. So I'm just going to click on a couple of the kindergarten children so that you can just see how that works. So I'll just click on Emily, Sal, and I'll give Dimitri a go as well. So as you can see, they've all got a little profile picture. So when you first start with the program, you basically have to input all of the families and the children in and give them a profile picture, which does take a little bit of time, but once it's all set up and established, it's really great. And the parents can also change the child's picture if they choose to as well. So I'm going to hit done. So I've chosen those 3 children there, and you can see their little picture comes up here. So, and it tells you who they are. Now the next stage to create the story is adding the learning tags. So learning tags here, we've got the ones that we use the most. So we've got, you've got your learning outcomes, you've got your quality areas, the practices and principles. So I'm just going to go with some of the learning outcomes here. So I'm just going to select. So you just basically tick them. And as you can see, if you hover over it, it explains what it is. So, but most people are familiar with the different outcomes. So once you click on them, they come up here into the learning tags bar. So once that's done, and you're happy with the text and all the information that's in the story, obviously it would be a bit longer than this, then all you do is hit publish. So once it is published, you can also print the document, and it gives you different templates to choose from. So it might put the writing over here, with a couple of pictures down this side, or you can put the pictures in between the text. So then it gives you more of the options to make it, look a bit more prettier. So that's the basic story. So I'm not going to publish it because it will go live for all the parents to see. So I'm just going to delete that one. But you can see how easy it really is. And basically once you get it going, the parents, they really enjoy it. And you can get some great feedback. So we had one child that went to a Chinese New Year celebration. And what we ended up doing, which is here, is we made our own dragons, and we've got a video. So we followed the learning and the child's interest from home into the centre. And that was done because the parents commented on one of the Chinese New Year celebration stories that we had and shared some photos with us. So parents can actually post online and create their own learning stories, which is really good because then we can see what interests the children have when they're not at the centre. So if I click on the Easter chicks, it will load up for you what we had happening in the kinder room. So we had the chickens that came to the centre. You can see all of the children that are linked to this story. So it doesn't always need to be a group story. Once you select more than one child, it automatically calls it a group story, but you can do the individual learning stories as well. So, but this was a group experience. So we had the chickens, so it tells you about the learning about having the chickens at the centre in the kinder room, and just gives you some images. And the parents really love it because it's quite visual. They get to see what their children do throughout the day. And it's really nice to see. So usually late at night is when the parents make their comments when they've put the kids to bed. And you can see once the story's completed, down here we've got the learning tags again. And also we've got comments from family members. So here we've actually got Jeremy's grandma. So she's commented on the story, and also Jeremy's parents as well. So it's really great because we've got quite a few families that have moved to Australia, and their immediate family are back home, whether it be in New Zealand or the UK. So they get to see what their grandkids get up to, which is really lovely. So once, in regards to that, once parents actually inputted into the program, they have the access to share, to link their other family members. So originally you only can choose one parent, and then that parent can choose the other parent or the grandparents and things like that. So it is a secure program. We have gone into looking at the privacy laws. Storypark is a New Zealand program, but it also covers not only New Zealand but also the Australian Privacy Act. So when parents are given the opportunity to participate in Storypark, they have to select that they wish to be involved, and they fully understand the security and what's involved, and they give us permission to create the stories. So if parents don't give us permission, we don't include them in Storypark, and we will just do their learning stories paper-based like we used to. So this is the basic tutorial on how to create a learning story. And you can use a desktop computer, notebook, iPad, iPhone, different forms of technology to create this. Obviously you have to have internet connection to be able to do it, but it's a really great opportunity for educators, parents to get involved and really see what their children do with us. So it's a wonderful program. So thank you very much.